What are we doing? That's cool. I live here in the city. It's great. My rent is roughly $42,000 a day. I'd say it's a little much. That's just me. So I have to have a day job. I walk dogs, which is fine. It's fine. I didn't know that was a job you could have until I moved to New York City. But then I moved here and I found out you can just wake up every day, walk a bunch of dogs, and then one day your bones turn to dust and no one cares. But so I was working for a company for a while, and I quit a couple months ago, and I started my own business, which is great because this is the first job I've ever been unfireable from. Which is great. My first job in New York City, I worked at a mail order bong company. I got fired for what I guess was being not a dank enough employee. My boss said it was clocking in on nap and then showing up at work half an hour later, but I think it was not being dank enough. We all have our opinions. But no, so I worked with this guy, and he was kind of a fucking weirdo. He would make us write little text updates to all the dog owners. After we read them, he'd call them updates, and I wish I went to college. You guys know how it is. He'd be like, "They're zesty texties," and I'm like, "I am almost 30. Please do not talk to me." And he would want me to write little poems, and I don't have a backbone, so I was like, "I'll write a poem. I love poems." I fuck little poems so much. So I write little poems. I'd be like, "Walking your dog was fun. I wish I had the courage to buy a gun." And it was fine, but one of the owners hated the texts I would send. He hated them so much. And he called my boss one day to complain. He's like, "Tell Mike to stop texting us. We hate these texts. His texts are, quote, very gay." Cool. But my boss at the time stood up for me, which was really nice. He's like, "Listen, we don't appreciate that kind of language. You can't talk about my employees that way. Plus, don't you know that Mike is gay?" Fun fact about me, Mike, not gay. Not a gay man. From time to time, I do fuck chicks, and it is pretty sweet. But we didn't stop working, like walking these guys' dogs. We just stopped texting them, so I still had to see him every once in a while. And one day I walk into his house, and he's like a big, beefy fireman. He's pretty hot. He's a pretty hot guy. He's just like you know when you dream of your perfect body, and then you see someone else with it, and you're like, "Yeah, hell yeah." But I walk in, and he's standing in his living room in little tiny bikini brief underwear, and I was like, "Oh, fuck, okay." What do we do here? He thinks you're a gay poet. Okay, what do we do? You've been in one sketch that your friend directed. You're an actor. What would the character of Mike do here? Is he horny because of the underwear, or is he going to fist fight a bigot? What happens? And I just split the difference. I was like, looked at him, and I was like, "Yeah, but I'm going to eat all your Cliff Bars when you're not home tomorrow." Ooh, the perfect crime. He's like, "Oh, I think we're missing a chocolate chip." "Yeah, you are." I've started to travel a little bit for comedy, which is fun. It's nice. I used to travel a lot. I used to play in bands, but we'd always drive in vans and get around, or sometimes a decommissioned ambulance with no power steering. But however you gotta get around. It's fun. But now I started flying more recently, which is cool. And I flew into a Midwestern airport for the first time, and I'd never done that before. And I don't know if you guys know this, but every airport in the Midwest is made up entirely of fathers and sons trying to make sure their handshake doesn't turn into a hug. Just long eye contact and handshakes. They're like, "Well, son, I'd give you a hug, but your mom's in the car and the windows are up." I have the exact opposite relationship with my dad. I have a weepy Italian father who I have to keep telling to stop kissing me on the lips. This is enough, Vinny. I think we're good here.